Hello, everybody, from employee to entrepreneur. My name is Petra Lohmeyer, and I will take you on a journey of what potholes you can hit when you go on this little adventure, because this is what I did. And I thought it could be really helpful for people, especially people who have been employees before and who want to go on this journey to just see what works, what doesn't work, because I learned from a lot of marketeers who are very good and they have very good courses, but of course a lot of times they can't cram everything into that little course of theirs, and then there is just this little detail that means that everything that you do doesn't work, which I just found out for one of the platforms that I worked on. So there are a few things that maybe also would be interesting for people who make courses for entrepreneurs, because a lot of these people who make courses for entrepreneurs are focusing on entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs have the entrepreneurial gene. That's why they want to be entrepreneurs. But in future, there's going to be a lot of ex-employees or employees who will need to go onto this entrepreneurial journey, may not even really like to go on it, but they still need to because they lose their job due to digitization, automation, or globalization, or there's simply a need for them to provide the experience that they have, but there's not really a vehicle there that would be fitting for it. So they have to go into this journey, but have no idea how to go onto it. And it may actually be really helpful to see what potholes I hit and why things didn't work for me, in order to maybe, see what to stress a little bit more for ex-employees. Because entrepreneurs who have an entrepreneurial gene, they will have done a lot of things in their childhood already that none of us have done. I never sold candy bars in my life at school, and I never ran for class president or anything. A lot of these things were done in America. And for us, Americans are all little entrepreneurs, but we never did them at school. So this whole selling thing is something completely new to us, which means there's also a few steps in there that you may want to add if you're talking to an ex-employee who maybe comes from a different country, for example. So I hope this is going to be helpful for everyone. Even if you don't want to go on this journey, it may actually be quite fun to hear, because a lot of things really didn't work out that well. However, I also got a lot of experience out of it. And I did a lot of these different things, everything they tell you about lead magnets, and I wrote a book, and I have an online course, and constructed a webinar and a live show. And, the next thing is probably going to be a challenge, and I can take you on that journey on, what I'm doing and how I'm trying to market it, and, how the challenge is going. So I can do that live with you. And it may actually be really interesting for you to see that. And I hope this is going to add value for someone and help someone in the future. So please subscribe to this channel if this is something that interests you, and tell your friends. And maybe I see you there.